All right, today we're going to talk about something you might think is super simple, the shape of a water molecule. But trust me, the story of how we figured it out is, well, it's pretty wild, and it definitely doesn't start where you think it does.
So let me ask you something. When you think about a huge, world-changing scientific discovery, what's the first image that pops into your head?
Is it maybe this? Like super clean, pristine lab, scientists in white coats, all serious, with beakers bubbling and machines humming away.
And yeah, sometimes it is like that, for sure. But the story we're getting into today, the one that totally flipped our understanding of water on its head, it didn't start there, not even close. It started in an airport.
Okay, so who are the main characters in this story? Well, it's all about two brilliant scientists who found themselves, believe it or not, stuck in a fog.
Picture this. It's 1932. You're at the Moscow airport, and this incredibly thick fog just rolls in, covering everything. I mean, you can't see a thing. So, of course, all the flights are grounded, everyone's stuck. And among them are our two protagonists.
And stuck right there with everyone else are our two main guys. First, you've got J.D. Bernal. This dude was a legend in X-ray crystallography. He never got a Nobel Prize himself, but get this. They said he fathered many Nobel Prizes because he was such an incredible mentor. Then you have R.H. Fowler, a total genius in theoretical physics, a pioneer in modern astrophysics. So you've got these two absolute heavyweights just sitting there, waiting.
So what do you do when you're stuck for hours? You talk. And this wasn't just small talk. What started as a simple conversation was about to spark a revolution in science.
They're literally sitting in a fog, so naturally they start talking about, well, fog, and mist, and water. And then Fowler just casually asked Bernal, hey, what's your take on the water molecule? Such a simple question, right? But that one question just opened the floodgates.
And I'm not talking about a quick chat over coffee. This conversation went on and on for 12 straight hours. They just kept going, deep in discussion until the fog finally broke and they could get on their plane. Incredible.
So, what came out of this epic 12-hour talk session? Only a totally revolutionary idea. A breakthrough that would completely change how we see the most vital substance on our planet.
See, back then, everyone pretty much thought the water molecule was just a straight line. Hydrogen, oxygen, hydrogen. Simple. But what Bernal and Fowler came up with was completely different. They said, no, it's bent. It's shaped like a boomerang, with oxygen at the bend and the two hydrogens out at the tips.
And this might sound like a small change, but it was absolutely massive, revolutionary. That boomerang shape is the reason for, well, everything. It's why ice floats instead of sinks, which is huge for life on Earth. And it's what creates hydrogen bonds, the very glue that holds life together. It's a total game changer.
Okay, so they have this amazing idea in an airport. That's cool. But how does a random conversation become scientific fact? How do you get it into the textbooks?
Well, the story keeps going. As soon as they got on the plane, it was Fowler who was like, JD, you have to write this down. We have to get this out there. So when they got back to Cambridge, they worked on it together, hammered out all the details, and boom, by April of 1933, just a few months later, they're up on stage presenting their paper at a big conference.
And this thing wasn't just another scientific paper. It became what we call a landmark paper. That's a huge deal. It means it's a publication that literally marks a turning point, a before and after moment for an entire field. That airport chat was now official.
Isn't that wild? You think about it. One of the most basic, fundamental ideas in all of chemistry wasn't born in a multi-million-dollar lab. It came from a chance conversation between two guys who were bored and stuck at an airport.
It really makes you think, right? The next time you're stuck in traffic or your flight's delayed, who knows? Maybe that's the perfect moment for a big idea. What incredible discovery is just out there, waiting for its own unexpected moment, its own fog?